Hi, I've just set up, finished completing setup, and now I'm going into the apps, and you'll notice here that I have Kindle Amazon downloaded already. Now, to be able to use the Nexus 7 like a Kindle, you need to download the Amazon Kindle app, and you have to go into security in settings. So you choose settings. Here you can choose security, and you have to tick unknown devices, which allows the Nexus 7 to download from other sources. So once that's checked, you can go back and go to your apps and then sync your Kindle so that all your library that you've got on your Kindle will play through your Nexus. So there's all my books that I have on Amazon, and they're all just down here in my Nexus. Now, if you want to use a different screensaver or wallpaper, just press on a blank screen and up comes your gallery of photographs, live wallpapers that you can use, or static wallpapers. So you can choose what you want and scroll through them and apply it. You can make folders by pulling one app onto another and making them into a folder. I'm going to go through some of the settings now. So when you've pressed the app button here, you get into all your widgets and apps, and there's a settings app, and here you'll set up your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and see how much data you have, and then press return. Sound, and you can select touch or the different sounds of the screen and set the volume. Return. Here, display. Now, for somebody like me who will find it quite hard to read my Kindle books on a small font size, I've changed the font size to large. And here, if you want to, it's got for automatic brightness, but if you want to conserve your battery, if you're going on a journey, you can take off your automatic and adjust it. If you want automatic to come on, you select it there by pressing the automatic brightness, and then it will be automatic. Otherwise, unselect it and bring the brightness down. So you can either have it on automatic and press OK. And this is to check on your wallpapers, and you can have a live wallpaper, and you can choose which ones you've got loading here, and you've got bubbles, so we'll keep that one. Okay. Here you can see which apps have downloaded, and you've got all your Google Play apps, and the Kindle one I just downloaded. Location services. They want the satellite to locate where you are, and security and language. I've just set up face recognition, so I'll go again with you. Settings, security, screen lock. Now I put a pin in to begin with as an alternative, so I'm going to put that in. Next. Now I want to do face unlock and set it up. Now I'm going to hold that in front of me and press continue and keep holding it until it confirms. Now it's got a tick in that it's captured. Alright, and then you have to have an alternative method for opening it up as a backup, and before I entered a pin, but now I'm going to enter a pattern. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a lock pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you have to remember that. That's been recorded. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. That is now my new, and I confirm that. So to unlock the tablet now, I just need to look at it. So we'll try that. We're going to set up and use now Google Now, which is a great device. Go to Google, and there you have Google Now, and it organizes your day. Have a nice day. It recognizes my voice, so if I wanted to say something to speak. What is the date today? What is the date today?
It is Friday, July 27th, 2012.
Thank you. What time is sunset today?
The sun will set at 9:13 p.m.
Thank you. Where is the nearest petrol station? Now, often they come up with Google searches if they don't recognize it, so it's trying to recognize the question. But it'll probably get a whole Google search of where all the local petrol stations are.
Navigating.
So it's got a navigator, and it's going to take me to my Shell garage. Accept. Right, so I've got Google Maps, and it's the nearest one is Shell, so it's directing me to that. So all I need to do is input the information I want, and it will take me right there from my house. Right.
Make a U-turn, then turn right.
Which is pretty brilliant. Setting up Google Now is really great and easy, and you can ask it what the weather will be like, and they'll tell you before you start to know whether you need to take an umbrella. You can ask how the traffic is and how long your journey is likely to take you. If you're going for the train, it will tell you when the next train is arriving. Anything that you do automatically in the day, it will tell you. Any appointments you put in, a card will come up with when your appointment is, how long there is to it. It can tell you what your favourite team's score is, and any moment that you need to be reminded about something, a card will appear and tell you what's with, and it has this voice control which is very clever, and it does it very, very quickly. Now let's do some, say, what time is it in New York?
The time in New York, USA is 9:17 a.m.
So that's clever.